right. Hello, everyone. Again, this is Dr. Mike Chua, physical therapist, certified dementia practitioner. And yes, I am your alternative career coach. Today, we have a special guest. If you are watching live, please comment live. Yes, if you're watching on the replay, please comment replay. Because we've got a special guest for tonight. I don't know if you hear my background music. It's not really smooth. What's going on, VJ Patel? VJ Patel in the house. I see you, VJ. Thank you very much for watching. Miss Reina Ramirez, thank you for watching. I see you there. I see you in Facebook. Thank you. Or on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you for watching there in YouTube. I appreciate you. I'm learning this new system called Restream. It's so amazing because I can stream on my personal page. And I can stream on my business page. It's amazing. I can hear myself in the phone, right? Well, anyway, we've got a special guest. If you can hear me, please type in you can hear me. I'm just playing around here. If you can hear me, type in you hear me. If you cannot, type in cannot. All right. I guess I'm going to stop that music and I'm going to bring in our special guest for today. Our special guest for today is actually also a physical therapist, and he's a good brother of mine. I've met him in SSPT. SSPT means Smart Success for a Physical Therapist, and Greg Todd is just an awesome coach. And I'm going to bring in my special guest for tonight, Dr. Andrew Tran. Come on in, brother. There you go.
Hey, I feel like I should be in like a big love seat or a big old couch like on those TV shows, man. This is legit, bro.
Right?
This is legit. Yeah, I feel like I should be like walking in and I'd be shaking your hand on TV or something right now.
High-fiving, right? Hey, I have a quick question. Did you hear that background music?
Yeah, I heard it playing on on your end a little bit. I think it needed to be maybe a little louder on my end. I'm not sure.
Louder. Well, it was just here in the speaker in my phone, in my computer. So, well, anyway, well, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we have the physio guy here, the physio memes. If you don't know him, he's actually the physio meme guy, and he has developed thousands of followers in Instagram and also obviously here in Facebook. And it's just amazing how he has developed this awesome following. And the topic for today actually is what you call how to improve your influence and impact in Instagram. So how to improve your influence and impact in Instagram. So that's the reason why we have Andrew today, and I wanted him to come over to teach us how he has developed this influence in Instagram and how he has developed his brand. And like I said, if you don't know him, he's the physio meme guy. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. So Drew, could you tell us how you started this and what's up with your life right now and everything?
Yeah,
like
man.
that?
Well, the influence, impact, Instagram. That was a lot of eyes in one sentence there, man. But appreciate you having me on. What's up, Reina? What's up, VJ? So I have started my with Instagram. Like I have my own business and started with Instagram in honestly like 2016. Yeah, so it was like honestly a few months after I had graduated. So I had graduated PT school like early, like April in 2016. And then, since we're just so involved in school, I really wasn't on like social media when like learning about other PTs and following social media with other PTs. And so after I graduated, I started trying to learn a little bit more. And you know, around this time was when memes were starting to be popular, like having a bunch of meme pages on Instagram, and everyone just making memes out of all these these pictures and videos and stuff and whatnot. So I honestly was just looking over trying to find some memes related to PT, to physios, physical therapists. So I guess depending on what part of the world you're from, but they're pretty interchangeable. And honestly, I just couldn't find anything that had memes related to PT. So I just started my own of like my brain saw things and it's like, well, I wanted to kind of like I was creating my own memes and wanted to share it to another account, and I couldn't find anything to share it to that was at least posting consistently. So that's honestly where my brand started. And I honestly wasn't trying to create a business at first. I wasn't trying to create a side hustle. Wasn't trying to monetize. I was just having fun and just honestly just putting my own stuff out there and just resharing all the stuff that I found. But so that's kind of how it started with Instagram, and it's what 2020 now, so about 4 years. Sometimes it feels like I started it like a few months ago, but that's that has led me to connecting with so many other PTs and just learning a lot more, and doing what I'm doing like today. So being able to help like so I'll backtrack, but it's just basically where I started with that, and then started with e-commerce, and I was just trying to find some like PT shirts that were someone that was selling them, and kind of the same problem happened. Like I couldn't find a way to I couldn't find a place to buy physical therapy shirts. So I had some ideas in my head. I was like, let me just create some here and there. And then, one thing led to another, and I have like hundreds of designs and stuff now, and essentially use Instagram as my platform to grow it into a business and being able to help other people do the same thing.
Oh wow. Well, let me go back. Let me go back. For those people who are technologically challenged like me, if you are if you are technologically challenged, ladies and gentlemen, type in technologically challenged. If you cannot type that, you are technologically challenged like me. It's okay to make a wrong spelling. This is not a test, ladies and gentlemen. But I would like to ask Andrew, what does meme means? Is it Meme? I was reading it wrong. I was calling it Mimi or something like that. So
Yeah. So
originate. Hmm.
so if like the word meme, like I can't remember what year it originated, but it's memes, one syllable and has an S at the end. Or I guess memes is probably one. Can't remember the exact definition on the top of my head, but it's what we essentially like try to bring from like. Typically, it's like having a picture that someone has like taken. Like a lot of people have seen like the Success Kid and like the Velociraptor. That was like that's the pondering Velociraptor. I can't remember the name of it, but there's like a lot of these original memes that started. They were just like pictures, and people essentially just putting captions on top of it. So like just words essentially, and it has evolved a little bit to GIFs on top of it now. It's anything that just doesn't really have to go viral. So like I think a lot of times we just think like it has to be this super super viral thing, super funny thing. Like sometimes memes can be like something motivational or thought provoking or whatever it is. But the fact that other people connect with it is essentially like what I associate, or what most people do associate with what a meme is. It's gonna have his live tonight. Been following Facebook since I was new. Oh, well, thank you, Raina. But yeah, it's. Yeah, so it's just memes. So I do memes that are funny that are related to the physio world or the PT world.
Wow. Oh wow. I'm learning. I'm learning. And speaking of memes, the first time I saw that, like what I said, I keep on saying Mimi. So
Yeah.
and then when I met Andrew at the SSPT, I was like, oh, he's the physio meme guy. I was like, meme? What's the meme? And started looking him up on the internet. I'm like, oh gosh, that's what he meant. So
No, that's funny. So when I first started my LLC, I didn't even do it until three a humorous image video piece of text that is copied with slight variance. There you go. I'm always bad at English, so I'm Asian. When I got my LLC 3 years ago when I started making like money off of it. Like the first year, I wasn't trying to do anything with it, and like I was just sharing stuff like that. But I went to the bank to take my LLC papers and my EIN and go to open up a bank account, and the lady was just like, "So your company's gonna be called Physio Mimis?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, yeah."
Fish Mimi. Uh-huh.
You're not the only one. You're not the only one, so don't feel bad about that.
Oh wow. Well, before we keep on going, I would like to give a special shout out to VJ. Has said, "Hey Mike," and Reina said she is live right now, and she said, "Hey Fisio me." How you pronounce it? Fisio. How do you say it?
Physio memes.
Fisio memes. Okay,
Yeah, you
Fisio.
got it.
Man, you know me. English is not my first language. I'm not like you, man. No, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, Andrew is from where are you originally from, man? You're
Uh, like my ethnicity?
uh-huh.
Oh yeah, from Vietnamese.
Vietnamese, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
Vietnam.
The Tran guy. And Raina here is, she said, I didn't even know ACG wasn't even going to have this live tonight. I've been following Physio meme since when it was new. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? When, like what Andrew said, he was looking for some merchandise, and that's when he started it. And now it's just blew up like so big that I don't even know. I can't even follow. I should have wore your shirt, man. I
That's
should have
all
wore your
good.
shirt. You
That's all
know,
good.
forgot. I should have wore your shirts. Well, again, thank you very much for those people who are watching live. Yolanda, thank you for watching. Carolyn, thank you for watching. My brother Mike Lim, not really my brother, but brother, in Chicago is watching. And Sharon, thank you very much for watching. We appreciate you. And again, if you are watching live, either on my page, Facebook page, in the group, please comment live. We want to know if you are watching here. So let me ask Andrew again. Andrew, when you started, did you encounter some challenges in life, or how did you overcome this? You mentioned about starting your what you call your LLC and
Yeah.
everything. Uh, did you had any challenges doing this when you opened up your business?
It wasn't too bad with like at least the paperwork, I guess, to set up your LLC. I know each state is a little bit different, but it was pretty straightforward in Ohio. Like like I got approved within like 48 hours after like applying for it and took the EIN, got approved in 24 hours, went to the bank. But like that's all that really happened. And they're like, all right, cool, now you're a business, but like they don't really show you or tell you like what you need or not need to do and all that stuff. So I think the biggest thing for me when I like first started, because like I said, like I was just trying to start a few shirts here and there, and I didn't really know what to do with it. So I mean, we one of our mutual coaches that we have with is Greg, and he was just like, "Dude, just shut up a Shopify store." And I was like, "Oh, I don't really know what Shopify is, but let me go look it up." So, if for those of y'all like who don't know what it is, it's just like a website, a place where you can host your own website for. It's specifically made for e-commerce. So anything that you sell, like physical products, and just having an online store. So like a WordPress or Weebly or Wix or any of those platforms, you're just doing it on Shopify. And so I was like, all right, cool. Let me figure out how to do this, and started selling shirts. And one thing has led to another. People would give me suggestions. You're like, hey, why don't you do this? Hey, what about this? That's all with shirts. And like a bunch of women are in our profession. 70% they're like, well, we love tanks. I was like, all right, cool. The biggest challenge for me when I first started was I didn't know that there were so many different types of shirts out there. I was like,
Mhm.
all right, I just want like I thought there was like two types, a comfortable one and non-comfortable one, right? And like there was all these different types of tanks and like racer backs and all these things. I'm like, what the hell does all this mean? Like it's got to be we keep it pretty simple. And but yeah, I think like learning a lot more about fabric and blends and stuff. I think that was like one thing early on that I was just like, I don't even know when I was doing the short stuff. But yeah, like I think that was like one struggle, and it's honestly just asking questions and stuff, and asking your audience. I was like, well, what do you guys want? And then they're like, oh, how about this? And that's how I do most of my stuff now. Like I have so many ideas, but I just keep it on the side, and because I have a lot of people telling me what they want, so let's go create that and give it to your audience. So that's stuff that I've learned over the years, at least from the very beginning. There's a lot of fucking challenges. So
Wow. Oh, wow. Did you hear that, ladies and gentlemen? Alternative Courage Group. I was writing down whatever Andrew was talking about. Before I keep on going, before I recap on what Andrew said, you got to write things down, ladies and gentlemen. Even the Bible itself, it didn't become a reality until it was written down. Whatever religion you're believing, Quran or whatever, they wrote it down and it became a reality. If you want to achieve something in life, if you want to start your own business, guess what? It will not become a reality if you don't register and have it written down. Same thing with the plans in your life. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And let me go back to that. So what did Andrew said? He learned along the way. You don't have to know it all, ladies and gentlemen. You don't have to know it all. When you're starting a business, yeah, you have a goal. You have a goal. You have a destination in life, right? So, for example, you're driving. For example, me and I met Andrew in Florida, right? And I have a goal there. But along the way, I didn't know what I was going to encounter from Tennessee to Florida. I didn't know I had to gas up. I had to learn how to adjust and adapt my travel if there's traffic. Yes, you have to have a guide. You have to have a GPS towards your destination, but you have to learn to adjust and adapt. And you know what he said here? He said here I was writing it down, and asking the right question. When you're asking the right question, when you what? You got to make sure you're asking the right question. Well, there's two parts there on what Andrew said. You have to ask the right question, and you have to ask the right person. You may be asking the right question, and you're asking the wrong person. They're going to give you a wrong answer, obviously. You got to choose your friends very, very carefully, my friends. You got to choose. You got to be selective. You know where I met Andrew? I met him with a common friend, a common coach. His name's Greg Todd, and it was a common friend that directed to us in that field. Andrew, I'm going to ask you another question, man. Before I keep on going,
yeah, that's
I see
what I'm here
Anita.
for.
I see Anita here. I've been designing T-shirts too. I've been designing T-shirts too.
Oh,
I like what
that,
Andrew said. He had to learn all the different types of cottons. I don't know. All I know is it's comfortable, right?
yeah, yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah.
We didn't learn that in PT school, right?
No, people get very specific. I was like, I just want to do this for fun. One other thing that kind of going on off of that, the one of my friends who she's not in PT, but she's a nurse, and she's one of my best friends since high school, and we're still really good friends now. She's like, I love all of your shirts, but they're just not cute. I wouldn't wear them. And I was like, okay, well, thanks. I was like, can you help me out? So she kind of helped me out as well. So like, even though I had the right sayings on there, it just looked ugly. Like a lot of my shirts in the beginning were really, really ugly.
Oh
And
yeah.
make little tweaks and stuff, and just knowing that like, even though your audience wants that, but it just didn't look good, so I just had to retweak the design. It said the exact same thing, but honestly, it was very minor stuff. And again, it's just like kind of like asking your audience if you guys like this or this. So then what happened was like I would just ask, I would make 2 or 3 different variations of it and just ask people, like which one do you guys like better? All right, cool. You guys want to buy this one? I'll just give her the other designs and created just publish that one. So yeah, so that's basically like very early on when I was just doing e-commerce. That's how I was going about it.
Oh wow. Oh wow. You mentioned about e-commerce. What does the E mean? I mean, I'm not. I know. All I know is just to go live. E is electronic. Is that right?
Yeah, electronic commerce means selling something online.
Okay.
So
There you go.
it's
I
email.
I see somebody saying here, you can learn as you go. My tech skills are limited. Also, go for it. And Reina said here, I've been wanting to do this to leave my full-time job, and tonight's live is great. I have to finish this rest later. Thank you very much, Reina. Yeah, we will see you later tonight or on the replay. So, yeah, you're gonna learn a lot from Andrew. You gotta reach out if you want to learn about whatever he's doing. Merchandise, e-commerce, you got to reach out to him because you're going to learn. He's got this course and how to teach you how to do this and stuff like that. So reach out to him. Reach out to him about how to do this. Well, let me go back, Andrew, to
Yeah,
Andrew.
good.
So you started your own LLC, you started your own business, and you identified uh, the therapy field in creating the shirts, merchandise or whatever you call that. Can I start my own niche? For example, I'm in dementia. Do you think I can start that too in my field? Or for example, I'm a financial person. Do you think I can create my own memes and merchandise and cups or whatever, or t-shirts or hats or shoes? I saw you got some shoes too, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
So
honestly, yeah. I mean, anyone can start it. If you have, my biggest thing is make sure that you have a niche to serve a specific population. Like, there's so many niches out there, and something that's like people have a lot of passion in. So for Alzheimer's, for dementia, that's something that's very big. A lot of you know, I want to say people are passionate of having dementia, but people have a lot of passion with like the loved ones who have it and care for it. And you could easily do something like that to raise awareness, to start conversations. That's honestly the biggest thing that I've learned from doing what I'm doing now. Like, it was just trying to find just a, I was just trying to make a few bucks on the side and having fun with it, and I wasn't thinking about going like ever full time with it when I first started. But just oh shoot, I lost my train of thought with that. But having like that niche to serve, and um to I think I just totally lost my train of thought with that one. My brain jumps all over the place, and I was trying to answer two. Like, I was trying to answer the next question on top of that, but yeah, like for you, like people want, like, oh yeah, starting conversations. That's what it was. So like when I started wearing a lot of my PT shirts, like one of my biggest thing is like make life humorous, right? So that,
yeah.
I don't know if this is what make life humorous was something that I just kind of started, and like people are like, oh, haha, that's funny, humorous. Like, I remember taking anatomy. That's like one of your like leg bones, right? And I'm like, oh no, like, that's one of your arm bones, and they're like, oh, that's like, they're like, oh, so what do you do? It's like, yeah, I'm a physical therapist, and they're like, oh. You already know. When people know that you're a PT, they're like, yeah, I've had this thing going on my neck, my shoulder does this noise, like all that stuff, and they're like, oh, so like I've gotten patients that way. They're like, yeah, I can help you with that if you want. And if I've gotten patients through, they're like, oh yeah, like this has been bothering me for months. Like, I'm so glad that PT got here. So like the fact that having a shirt on and creating that conversation, you can start educating people onto it. So when you have stuff about Alzheimer's or dementia, or if you're in like the finance world and you have stuff, oh, this guy got me last month. It was probably 3 or 4 weeks ago. I was in the Asian market. There's another Vietnamese dude, and he had a shirt that said, I love my passive income.
Oh wow.
And I was like, hey man, I love your shirt. And then we started talking, and then I found out about his business and myself. I was like, damn man. I was like, that's what I tell people to do. I was like, you just did it to me. I was like, so he had his shirt on, and I was like, so what do you do for your passive income? We're just talking in the little Asian market, grabbing around noodles and dumplings, and so just a great way to start a conversation. So I got to learn about him, his business, very similar to like what we can do as PTs, or what you can do with dementia, Alzheimer's, or this group, your ACG group. So
Oh wow. Oh wow. So I like what Andrew said, ladies and gentlemen. You have to find that specific niche. If you're gonna be a mentor, we always teach that mentor method, mentor. Letter M is meet a need. Meet a need. Meet that niche. After you've learned and found that niche, letter M is to go to letter E. Is educate. How do you educate? I myself, I educate by my courses, through my CEU class, doing live videos. Andrew's educational part is his shirts.
mm-hmm.
And that's actually, a repeat in recurring revenues. That's letter E, is educate, put some products out there. And what's the next letter of the mentor method is letter N. Is you network. Network with people who are actually doing what you're doing. Guess what Andrew does? He has networked with different people, like who's, whatever, probably that people that sell shirts, that people who drop ships, people who, creates mugs or whatever, shoes and hats. That's letter N, networking. Letter T, I'm not even going to ask Andrew. I'm sure he has a team. Letter T is team. I'm sure he has a team of the people who's actually helping him. Before, probably he was doing it on his own, but now he's probably have a team that creates the images. How is that images? Graphics or whatever.
Designs, images, yeah.
So, and then what's the next letter of the mentor method? Letter O is one-on-one coaching. He has a one-on-one coaching program. All right, and letter R is repeated again and again and again.
Right.
So how do you improve your influence and impact in Instagram? Be a mentor, be the leader in that specific field. And that's the reason why Andrew is here. That's the reason why Andrew is winning. That's the reason why we call this Winning Wednesday webinar, when we look for people who are actually winning in this field called life. So, Andrew, I got one more question for you, man, before I let you go. What is your biggest failure and how did you turn it around, man? How did you turn it around?
Oh man, I was on last week, and I forget what she had whoever had said, but I feel like we all have failures, right? We have multiple failures. I don't know what the biggest one is. A lot of people don't know this. I don't share this too often. It's not that because I don't want to, but I actually tried to open up a business, my own PT business, one, two, three, four times. Uh,
Wow.
First three, I tried to have a partner with three different people, three different times. Two were two were brick and mortar, and then one was like mobile, like type of like a mobile slash like out of a gym, or whatever. And then all three of those didn't work out. I'm still friends and good friends and talk to all of those three people. And I tried. I was like, you know what's good? Let me just do it by myself. Let me have my own mobile practice, and that didn't work out either. Um, Only because when I had launched it, I legit was not working for like 6 weeks. Went all in. I did everything. I did the website, back end marketing. I had emails and ads and workshops and all these things. That like I honestly was the most prepared you could be to open up your own practice. And literally a few days before it happened, I like the week before it happened, I was just like having a lot of anxiety. Had a panic attack. I cried, and I was just like, what the heck? Because I knew that I had to go full time into this if I was going to make my mobile practice a thing. And speaking of, if Cat Bailey, if you're still on here, I saw that he was on live, and like I wanted to go the mobile PT route, but then Physio Meme was on the side. It was always a side hustle. Like I said, I never really wanted to make money off it to start. It was supposed to be memes, me just creating shirts, and I realized all the stuff over here was with the memes and the shirts and like teaching people like what I was doing with Instagram and how I was able to grow out a whole business on Instagram and doing my own thing over here with normal practice. And I was like, you know what? Like, there's a reason why I have all this anxiety. Like, I was trying to do both at the same time, and like I was half-assing two things, and I just knew that wasn't gonna work out, even in the short term, because I was like, I'm just gonna be burnt the fuck out trying to do two businesses on the ground. At that point, they were both still in the early stages. So I was like, you know what? I literally made like announcement and everything, and I just remember that I was like, I'm not doing this anymore, and I went all in with physio memes, and I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go all in. I'll find a way to make this work. So, so it's like I guess four failures in the one, but I make one category out of it.
There you go. There you go. I don't know if you are listening, ladies and gentlemen. If you are still live, please comment live. If you're watching on the replay, please comment replay. I see Captain D watching. Thank you very much for watching live. I don't know if you're listening, ladies and gentlemen, on what Andrew said. He was trying to chase two rabbits at the same time. Is that what you say?
Basically, yeah. I'm
Right?
just using that.
Yeah. He was trying to chase two rabbits at the same time. Guess what? If you try to catch two rabbits at the same time, you're going to lose both. But if you focus on one rabbit and focus your energy like a laser focus on that goal, guess what? You're going to achieve a better result. What does focus means, ladies and gentlemen? If you are still watching, type in focus. Type in focus. You want to do this. FOCUS. Finish one course until successful. I'm like that too. I'm like that too. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to do this, and that. Guess what? Who puts me on focus all the time? My wife. So my wife, just focus. I'm like, okay. And if you really want to achieve something in life, if you really want to find your alternative career, we're here in the alternative careers group. If you really want to find that alternative career that you're trying to achieve, if you want to be a nurse, if you want to be a utilization reviewer, if you want to start your own, merchandising business like Andrew, you got to focus, ladies and gentlemen. Focus, laser focus. When we try, we're all therapists, majority here in this group. When we are wanting to pass that board exam, when we were trying to pass that board exam, this is what we did. We focused, right? We focused. We focused on finishing that exam there. All right, Andrew, where can we reach you, brother? What's a good website we can reach you on your program that you're going to launch someday or soon or whatever?
Yeah.
Anytime.
Honestly, if you guys are on Instagram, just find me at physio_memes.
At physio_memes. Mhm.
Yeah. So you can find me that on Instagram. That's where I'm most active on. Um, I have like some stuff coming out to help people. It's probably the first time I said it publicly, but I'm revamping and essentially delivering this new program to help a lot of people with growing their business on Instagram. So whatever alternative career that you have, or the current career if you've already switched, to be able to actually use it as a platform to build an audience, but to get people to pay you as well, turn your followers into paying clients or patients. So I don't like it's not available yet, but working on that. So if you guys follow me on there, you guys will get all the information and everything on there about that. So if you want any swag, it's physiomemes.com. Anything related to PT. So any suggestions, let me know, and we can do that as well.
All right, all right. I'm gonna put up your website here too, physiomemes.com, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta check that out. There are so nice, neat merchandise there. There's funny stuff, there's cool stuff, they're really corny stuff too. Andrew
Oh
said it's world physical therapist. I use it all the time, man. It's so
yeah,
nice. I think the quality is a big factor too. Am I
yeah,
correct? Yeah, the
yeah.
quality too. 'Cause people, you want to wear something that, aside from the design, you want to wear comfort too. So, Andrew, again, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Again, thank you for your time. I really appreciate you for coming over. And like what I said, ladies and gentlemen, check out his website, physiomemes.com. And then before I let you go, I just like to remind everyone we still got this how to be a pharma rep workshop. We are going to have this. I think when are we going to do this? When are we going to? I forgot. How to be a pharma rep. This is going to be August 31st, ladies and gentlemen. August 31st. We are going to do how to be a pharmaceutical rep. There you go. August 31st. It's going to be 7 p.m. Central Standard Time at here. Oh, obviously in Alternative Careers Group. I'll be interviewing what's her name? Pia Reyes Cruz. She is an HR manager for a pharmaceutical company, and she is also a training manager. And she used to be my training manager in the pharmaceutical industry I work for. Again, thank you very much, Andrew. I appreciate you. Any last parting wisdom, brother, before we leave?
Um, No, man, I just want to say thank you so much for having me on. I know this group is uh, a lot of people who are trying to find their alternative careers. And honestly, for me, I guess this is my alternative career because I went to school, got in a bunch of debt to be a physical therapist. I still treat and work PRN like as needed, but my alternative career now started with e-commerce and doing that stuff on Instagram, but being able to help a lot of other business owners grow their business through Instagram, and that's my alternative career. And I've gotten a lot of slack from that with my own family, probably other colleagues, like why the hell would you go to PT school to do this? But also, like I wouldn't be able to do this if I was never a physical therapist to understand physical therapists. And I'm very, very grateful for the path I've been on. But a lot of people are going to give you a lot of slack and a lot of hate. And if you really want to switch something new and different, and if it doesn't work out, that's okay. You guys saw with me, like I tried to open a practice 3 times with other people because I thought I needed another partner because I couldn't do it by myself. Tried to do my own thing and then realized my mobile practice that Physio Memes was, the direction that I wanted to go in. And, it took me quite a few stumbles to get to this point. So if you want to try something new, like that's totally okay. You don't have to stick with one career your entire life. So I think that's my take for this group because that's kind of been my pathway. So. But
Oh,
thank you everyone for being on, though. Appreciate everybody.
oh wow,
Appreciate
that is
you.
very powerful, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, Andrew. Appreciate you, man. Uh, I don't know if you're still listening. If you're still listening, I see somebody said my husband helps me focus. There you go. Somebody said, "Oh, thank you very much. You are awesome too." But I like what Andrew said. You will encounter some failures. People, even your own family, will actually tell you, "Why are you doing this?" Your own family, probably your spouse, But if you try to focus on that goal, getting out of that comfort zone, you will find your alternative career. Again, thank you very much, Alternative Careers Group. Thank you very much for those people who are watching live. Before I let you go, always remember the word fast. FAST. Letter F. Find friends that will push you to your next level because you are the average of the 5 people you hang out with. So who are you hang out with? I'm hanging out with Andrew Tran. I know I'm going to be awesome today because he's awesome. I don't know if you've seen him dance. He's just an amazing dancer. He's like dancing like that. When I'm dancing with him during the conference that we go to, I feel like I know how to dance too. The letter F, very, very, very carefully choose your friends. Letter A, you gotta learn how to take action. Andrew took action. He took action. Guess what? He failed. But does that stop him? No. Keep taking action, ladies and gentlemen. Learn as you go. Keep pushing, keep learning. What's the next letter of the word fast? FASS. S is letter S. Shoot for the moon. Keep shooting for the moon. Why? Because when you miss it, you're going to be landing with the stars. Andrew kept shooting for the moon. Guess what? Right now, he's landed with the stars. He's like the physio. How many likes does he? How many? Let me put Andrew back again. Andrew, how many likes or whatever you call that in Instagram you have?
Followers?
Oh yeah, followers.
I don't know, somewhere a little bit over 40,000.
40,000 followers in Instagram. Oh gosh. So just keep shooting for the moon, ladies and gentlemen, because if you miss it, you're going to be landing with the stars. And last but not the least, letter T. Letter T is teach it. Why? Because when you hear it, you forget. When you see it, you remember. But when you're actually teaching it, you're actually understanding it more. And that's what Andrew's going to do. He's going to teach us how to start your own, whatever you call a merchandising business. Reach out to him, connect with him. Don't forget my affiliate link, Andrew. But again, thank you very much. I wish you all the best. Alternative Career Group. Be awesome, be great, be excellent. And I will see you when I see you. Bye-bye.